Hello there and welcome to Horizon's new video game review, and in this episode we're taking a look at Sega Ages, or more specifically, what's wrong with Sega Ages? Now I just want to preface this video by thanking Sega, because in the last couple of years they really have got their act together, and they are producing some damn good stuff at the moment. They've listened to fans, they're improving the quality of their games, they're bringing back old IPs, we've got Streets of Rage 4 on the way, we've got a new Panzer Dragoon on the way, they're releasing Mega Drive collections with really good game selections on there. They took away the Mega Drive Mini away from a third party and were doing it in-house, and just made a lot of effort with the selection of games on that as well. So in the last couple of years they really have just been going all out for the fans and bringing Sega Ages to the Switch. Again, having these games on the go, you've got Outrun that you can play on your TV or on the go. Same with Space Harrier, Virtua Racing, which was last released on the PlayStation 2, I think. These iconic Sega games coming to the Switch. They've got to. I just want to thank them for that, because these kind of things are day one purchases for me. You just lap them up because you want to support the brand. And they're just awesome games to have on the go or in your house. And they also have tons of new features and things, which is really cool. So, Sega, kudos to them. They really have been doing a hell of a lot to improve their image and just to give back to the fans. Saying that, Sega Ages has been quite frustrating recently. And there are two reasons for this. One is, I feel like the game selection recently has been really lazy. Maybe they've been concentrating on the Mega Drive Mini and the launch of that, and that's why some of these games have fallen by the wayside. But Columns 2, I really don't think that is a game that qualifies as a Sega Ages title. You could probably find that game on some of the compilations they've released over the years. Ichidant-r, or whatever it's called, another little puzzle game. Is that a Sega Ages title? And then they released Puyo Puyo, which is a great game, don't get me wrong. But, they released a Sega Mega Drive Classics collection on the Switch that had Dr. Robotnik's Beam Machine, which is essentially Puyo Puyo, so it's on there. So do we really need a Sega Ages release of that? Some of the other ones, Game Ground, that was also released on the Sega Mega Drive collection on the Switch. So these games just seem a little bit lazy to me. And it just gets a little bit frustrating. So that's number one. Number two is the fact that they release some of the better Sega Ages titles in Japan first. Fair enough, okay, you want to release it in Japan first, fair enough. But also, there's no information about when it's releasing in Europe or anything, or what the next titles are going to be, so they don't build any anticipation. For a lot of people, these are instant buys. It comes up on the eShop and you buy it immediately. For example, Shinobi's just come out in the Japanese eShop. Great game. I would definitely buy that in an instant. But of course, it's only in Japan. It's not on the European one yet. No idea when it's going to be on the European one yet. And I have a Japanese Switch account, eShop account, so I can. But that's going to involve buying a card from Play Asia, which costs more, and then using that code to buy the game, which is a little bit inconvenient. So I don't understand if this, with Sega Ages, you want to build anticipation, you want to announce games, you need to let people know when they're coming out, and just be a bit more open about it, because these people really love these games and want to buy them. So you would think, I don't know, you would push them a little bit more instead of just releasing them randomly one day they're there. Great. And just by releasing them in another region first, I don't understand. They're digital, they're ready to go. Why not just release them in Europe at the same time? Or at least close. Virtua Racing, I had to buy that from the Japanese eShop first. And it was another couple of months before it came out in Europe, and they never announced it or anything. So it just seems bizarre. A bizarre marketing strategy to me to do that. Because you've got people ready and waiting to purchase these games and play these awesome games. So that's my little rant over, but it just frustrates me. Columns 2, is that the best you can do? There's so many other games, Daytona USA, Sega Rally, the Panzer Dragoon series. There's just so many to choose from. Release arcade games that, haven't seen a release. It's just, it just boggles the mind. You know, where's Virtua Fighter and, you know, Virtua Fighter 3? You know, that was released on the Dreamcast. You know, that's not been released on a lot of things. So yeah, for me, I just think they need to dig a little bit deeper and start venturing in to stuff beyond the arcade and beyond the Mega Drive, because those seem to be the places where they're digging these games out of. And I just feel like the Saturn is definitely, there's so much potential to release Saturn games as Sega Ages titles. You know, maybe the Sega Saturn will finally make some money for Sega if they do that, because some of these IPs have not been played by a mass audience. So, you know, get on that. There's so many there. Burning Rangers, for example. Great game. Would love to see that on a Sega Ages title. Anyway, just thought I would mention a few little things like that. Let me know in the comments what you think. Obviously this is a little bit ranty, but I'm not knocking Sega. I just think there's potential for them to improve and to give fans more of what they want. If you want to buy these puzzle games and everything, you know, and if they were discounted, I probably would as well. You know, I'm not knocking, not saying they're bad games. I'm just saying Sega Ages should be, there should be a pedestal for quality and for the type of games that are in Sega Ages. And I just think Columns 2 doesn't meet that. So yeah, let me know what you think, but that's just my opinion. I'm hoping for some more classic, iconic Sega IPs and maybe some more obscure stuff to come out soon. So hopefully that will happen. But yeah, let me know what you think. And in the meantime, this channel is pretty small at the moment and I'm hoping to grow as much as possible. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and please subscribe. I've got quite a few videos out there. Best of the best racing game episodes where I go through Sega Rally, Daytona, Outrun. So yeah, please visit my channel. I've got unboxing videos. So yeah, take a look and yeah, just remember that Horizons Anew needs you. Until next time.